Hello, what is happening, my ladies and my gentlemen? Welcome to the Dota 2 Dota 2 Champions League season number 5 finals between ViCi Gaming and Team Empire. Team Empire, they took game number 1 and they're one game ahead because they came in through the winners bracket. So, ViCi Gaming, they have to win. If they don't win, they're gonna lose the whole thing. Then Empire are gonna be walking home as champions. For this particular tournament. They've been looking so solid lately. I'm really excited to see how they're going to be faring in the TI once we get around to that. But before that, no, they're not in the summit. But before that, there are going to be a couple of other tournaments like DreamHack and such. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how Empire are going to be faring. Looks like this year they might not actually be in DreamHack. Regardless, they've been doing rather well lately, winning the MLG Pro League up against Team Empire. And ViCi, they're going to be starting out with picking up the Vengeful Spirit and the Queen of Pain. Team Empire, they're going to be running the Beastmaster Disruptor, which is not a bad combination, gives the Disruptor some time, or Beastmaster with the Roar gives Disruptor some time to set up all of his things, which I am very sure Aloha Dance is going to be super appreciative of, as he played one beastly Disruptor last game. And once again, respect is being shown towards ViCi Gaming with the Brewmother ban out. Draw Ranger's out of it as well, Undying, and the Gyrocopter, which Empire ran with great success on Silent, has been taken out of the pool. ViCi Gaming running with a completely different strat this time. They've run with the Queen of Pain and the Vengeful Spirit. So yeah, a lot more early game fighting potential coming up from them. In regards to the Shadow Fiend never really gaining any momentum last game. Queen of Pain, she can come back and gain momentum. Shadow Fiend, once he loses it, it's pretty much lost throughout the entire game. Axe is banned out, Rubik, Earthshaker, and the IO. So ViCi Gaming showing respect towards the Earthshaker and the IO. Really did screw their game last time, and Axe just being one of those you must ban him out heroes. And Empire, they're looking for a Shadow Demon here, which is probably going to be going the way I've always wanted to fly. That's a relatively nice pickup for the Queen of Pain, trying to lock her down. Is of course going to be granting her a bit of an easier blink out, as it does possibly lock her down for a bit of a while, but it's still a nice little tool also up against the Vengeful Spirit, but probably going to be even better once the carries start coming out. This Shadow Demon right here. And I'm going to be screwing up a lot of things, I can tell you that already. Because Shadow Fiend has Disruption. And Empire, they have a Disruptor on the team who doesn't disrupt. So, be prepared. Just prepare yourself. So, so you just don't be surprised in case I screw it up. As ViCi Gaming, they're looking for a potentially maybe their second support here. I could very much assuming it's going to be their second support, or they could pick up the offlaner unless Ice wants to take the Queen of Pain to the offlane. They have that option as well. 35, 34, come on ViCi, you got to pick up your heroes. As I am super excited for this matchup. This looks like such an early fight matchup. It's absolutely amazing. And the Chen, oh. That's going to be screwing with the Empire's lineup so bad. The Disruptor basically has to lock down the Chen, otherwise he's with the Hand of God. They're going to be able to survive the Disruptor duration. Plus, as long as Chen stays back, he can just test of Faith him back. Or port him back to base. Whoever gets stuck inside the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field.
10 seconds remaining.
Hand of God. It's also going to be screwing with this Disruptor. I'm just generally excited to see a Chen. He is not very exciting early on, but once you get past the 10-15 minute mark, he's going to be such a he's going to be a huge presence. Plus, he has very good not really roaming potential, pushing potential. That's what I was looking for. But the Sand King, oh, Empire, I'm liking your picks right now. I am very much liking your picks. I do believe this will be a mid Beastmaster with the yeah, they're going to be running the offlane Sand King, and it has to be. It has to be, unless they might actually be looking to run dual lanes with this lineup right here. So Sand King maybe can get a bit of farm. Maybe actually, now I think about it, an offlane Beastmaster. And then you just have I don't know. I'm not gonna actually
Remaining.
I'm not gonna actually finish that up because I had no idea where I was going with that. Sand King is maybe the best choice for them to go off lane. But it all depends on what Empire picks up next, because as of right now I have no clue what the hell they're doing. But this is a very, very different strat from what they ran last time. That's for sure.
10 seconds.
Phantom Lancer. I don't think he's a particularly good hero up against this Sand King.
Team pick.
This is gonna be a hard game for ViCi Gaming. Lancer was not the pickup I anticipated. He's gonna get locked down so bad by the Disruptor and the Sand King. Of course, he can doppelganger out of some of the pulses, but if Sand King hits the stun properly, or maybe Disruptor lands the Static Storm on him, he's gone for sure.
5 seconds.
And they're very, very limited on their stun potential. Currently, they have an AoE stun. Yeah, they're gonna be banning out the Tide Hunter. Exactly. Exactly, Empire. They just gotta limit them with their stuns right now, because there aren't a whole lot of stun heavy heroes left. Disruptor and Sand King and Beastmaster and Shadow Demon, they all provide huge lockdown. So all Empire need right now is damage, and the Luna ban out coming out from ViCi Gaming, pretty much mandatory to pop that out. But I would say somebody maybe like a PA would actually not be bad up against this Lancer. Just get a quick battle for your honor, and she's gonna be ripping apart that Lancer in no time. They could also go for the Anti-Mage, just because Queen of Pain is not gonna be having a whole lot of mana at all times, and I do believe the Mana Void is gonna be killing off the illusions as well. But Lancer, if he gets to the Diffusal, it's gonna be a hard one for him to get out of the Anti-Mage. But yeah, I am expecting something like either an Anti-Mage or a Phantom Assassin. They could also run the Weaver, but that's very, very risky up against the Lancer. But they need damage right now. They need right clicks. Luna was probably the most obvious pickup in terms of the glaives, just being able to get rid of the illusions so fast. And able to lock down. They got very, very early lockdown on the Queen of Pain as well, with that Loosen Beam and a lot of burst. A lot of lane control with her as well. They're going to actually be going for the Sven. Oh, I'm liking that pickup. I am very much liking that pickup. They got the Cleave to deal with the Lancer. They got the Stun to deal with the Queen of Pain. And they got the raw damage to deal with everything in between. I am loving this pickup. Plus, they got the Quick Initiation with the War Cry, which is basically a poor man's Stampede, with bonus armor. About 20 when it's at max level. I think it got buffed last patch.
10 seconds.
I'm not sure. Did it?
remaining.
Either got buffed or nerfed. It's not the same as it used to be. But yeah, regardless, Sven, that is such a neat pickup in ViCi Gaming. They need tankiness. They need somebody to tank up the Sven. Otherwise, they're basically dead. Nature's Prophet. Alright, so they're going to be going the split push approach. It's going to be a nice Nature's Prophet. And resolution on Beastmaster, so that means he's going mid Beastmaster. Okay, yep, offlane Sand King. But probably, potentially going to be dual laning, because Sven, he's not a bad safe lane. He's not bad in just the dual safe lane. There's a lot more kill potential if you run him in a tri lane. And Stormhammer works amazingly well with Disruptor as well. So Empire, I am loving their draft right now. ViCi Gaming, I'm a lot more skeptical. They have huge push power, which is good, but if they cannot avoid the fights, they're basically all dead. Because they don't have the superior team fight, no matter how you look at it. And that's basically what Empire, they gotta find the ganks and they gotta find the fights. And if they can fight, they will be able to push. And with the Disruptor being actually a relatively decent deep push hero, especially if he drops right on top of Prophet, he can basically just glimpse him back once Prophet jumps in. That's going to be giving him a tough time as well. Of course, it's basically a free test of faith for him, but it's a test of faith when you don't want it, or not really test of faith. Sent back because he does have 3 or 2 spells. That's called test of faith. Deals random damage to test the unit's faith. It's actually a relatively neat spell. It's a good amount of burst actually. 400 if you're lucky. But regardless, I am loving this. Hold on, do we have the right HUD skin? No, we don't. Not even in the finals. It's actually the Beyond the Summit HUD. That's pretty damn cool. That's the old HUD. Alright, Thorin just messing around with the HUDs until we get everything going again. Pirate Captain Bastion. We're gonna be having that seat with that deep, sexy voice of Bastion. I can't even go that low. Like, it's just not possible. But regardless, just waiting for the game to get on its way. As I could imagine, this Empire team, they might actually want to be going for an early rotation. Maybe up into ViCi territory, right up here in the jungle. Because they will be having the Stormhammer regardless. You can just almost go ahead and skill it out already. You got the Disruption lockdown, or the Shadow Demon lockdown. There we go already. The Shadow Demon lockdown with the Disruption. Damage out from Thunderstrike. Resolution with potentially this low from the Wild Boar, which I'm expecting that he's going to be going for. And you got the short little stun up from the Sand King, which should be more than enough to bring down these very, very squishy ViCi heroes. And maybe forcing out some bad skills here right off the bat. Tell you what, I'm just going to be trying to, because this is not live. Unfortunately, I wanted to cast the game live, but it was over before it started. Basically, it was just bad timing. Bad timing for me. I was hoping that this was going to go into 5 games. Or into game 4 at least, because there is not going to be. Or there is no game 5, but still. That is a pretty damn neat Golden Hero effigy. Holy hell, I'm liking that a lot. How the hell did he manage? But regardless, we're going to be heading right into this fight right here. Some relatively... Yep, as I expected, Empire, they're going to be smoking up. They're going to be running right into FY. If they can get something on him, it could be First Blood. Ice rotating as well. There's the glimpse. They're going to be trying to go for the quick First Blood. Silent, trying to burn him down. You got Disruptor as well. There goes the stun. On a 3. They get the First Blood. Yokai, Ice might actually drop a second. He's got a couple of charges on him of poison. Yep, he is definitely dead. They just got to turn around and find Fenrir. No, he's not dead. He actually lived it. How? Dropping low as well. They're trying to find him. They're actually tower diving. Yokai might drop. Yes, he is. Fenrir is relatively low. Silent. He's now getting burnt down. Overextending a bit there, Empire. And ViCi actually finding 3 full kills. Who went down?
And they're off.
Who actually went down that fight? I am not sure. Let's just take a look at that for a second. They did manage to find First Blood. But they... Oh, hold on. They're already fighting again. They're going out of How. There goes the Wild Axis, and they're going to be finding him. Okay. Dropping low, though. He's going to be the trade, and he's down and out for the count again. The Sand King already on 2 deaths, but they managed to find the Lancer. Very, very early fighting coming out from Empire right here. Did overextend very much up on that top lane, and I think Chen was just the one sitting off to the back, just constantly popping damage in on him. I think he even had a hit or had a some form of creep. I'm not really sure what it was. That camp is cleared, so he definitely had one. No, that's blocked. That's not cleared. That's blocked. None of the camps are really cleared. But yeah, Silent down in the bottom lane for now is going to be backed up here by Always Want to Fly. As Aloha Rans, I think it's going to be just stacking for now. For the Sven to take later. Or potentially Yokai first. Why Yokai? As How is going to be taking up that solo top, at least for now. FY is just going to be sitting off to the back in case something goes wrong. And the offlane Ice. The solo offlane Prophet. Now you've seen that as well. You saw it here first, gentlemen. And ladies. You saw it here first. The offlane Prophet. But he's going to be getting a lot of quick experience, but not many last hits. And he has not chosen to go the Midas way, which is probably correct, as it is not really... Basically, you get it for the levels. You invest 2,050 gold in getting a couple of levels, which is worth it in the end. Like, if you have a lot of gold, but not a whole lot of levels, it's good. Resolution. It's taking quite a lot of harass here on the mid lane. Super is going to be eating a pair of Whirling Axes right to the face. Down the bottom lane, they have pushed down the Prophet. or push back the Prophet. There's not really much risk for Silent here, which is why they're probably leaving him alone. They could rotate top for Yokai. Fenrir is going to be finding that invisibility room, but they're just walking past each other. No point for either one to fight. Pull camp has been blocked twice. Once by the tree end, and the second time by that sentry ward sitting in there. So there will be no pull camp. Oh, hold on. Sven overextending quite badly. He's getting blocked up by Ice's creeps. Very, very good micro there. He looks to maybe try to clean them up, or they're just going to be walking right back into the pull camp. Yep, they are. They're just walking in there again. It's going to be sitting there. That's got to be annoying. Just cleaning them up. And now they're just sitting back there. They're just back. Yokai taking the experience that he can get. FY has joined Hao in lane. Trying to provide a bit of security for him, but I don't think... Oh, hold on. The Spirit Lance is going to go out. He is slow, but not by much. So Resolution is not exactly winning this mid lane as far as I can tell. Yeah, Queen of Pain is no big surprise there. It is ranged versus melee, so by default, Super should win that lane. But Beastmaster, all he really needs is levels at this point, and once they get the roar, should be able to rotate around quite efficiently. But yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Like, every single time you clear off these creeps, Ice, who has now rotated back to base. I think he just got sent back by Chen, so they don't waste too many TPs. It is good. It's actually quite good for the Prophet if he just if Fenrir just sends him back whenever he really needs it, and Ice can just TP back into lane, because he's gonna be having a rough off lane, which is probably why they did it, because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But in terms of Ice staying alive, it can definitely work. If they just, every time he goes low, if they just send him back, he doesn't have to really spend too much on regen, and he doesn't really have to be too worried. Because I don't think they're going to be able to kill him in less than the test of thief duration, the send back duration. At least the 5 seconds here. If he gets the sprout off, which he now has. So that's basically 3 seconds of being immune. Out of the top lane, they are pushing in quite badly. You got a couple of trend creeps. The Centaur and the Whirling Ripper always want to fly. Has rotated top. He's now solo up there. His tanking has gone down to take the stacks. How is going to be trying to jump on him. The Spirit Lance does a lot. He's going to defensive disruption there coming out, and yep, he's going to be fine.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
And Yokai, he's almost got the epicenter. That would be such a good epi for him. Now has the Soul Ring as well. Not really going to be working into that quick blink. It's going to be going the support SK way. With the triangles and the Soul Ring.
Guess what's happening to
It's now going to get scouted out by the Wave of Terror. I think it might actually. Oh, they're diving deep actually. Info SSIs, the rotations are coming out. Silent is going to get initiated upon here. FY is joining them as well. They're going to be taking down the Disruptor first. Silent, he has a stun, but not going to be able to get it off in the kill. Going on to Empire. Not really a good start out from them. Not a good start at all. Shokai. It's getting the Soul Ring. Ice. That's got 4 lasted so far and 1 kill, and actually 4 assists up from that top lane. Resolution. Taking that rune, they could actually go for him. He does not actually have the roar, so close. Had he gotten a bounty rune there, he would have gotten the roar, but Super would have gotten away as well. The Loa Dance. Sitting down here, he does have a glimpse in about 10 seconds. But yeah, Resolution doing a very, very good job of just taking experiences in this mid lane. Not really trying too much. He has got a kill to his name. And now has level 6. So he's being very, very careful. Yokai taking another stack camp. Should be working that Blink Dagger somewhat soon. He does have about 318, 320 GPM, but that's going to be increasing very, very fast now, very, very rapidly. Silent. He's going to be walking up towards that Nature's Prophet. Has put an early point into, actually a lot of early cleave here. Has just chosen to disregard the God Strength. which I can understand. He doesn't really need to fight too much at this point. Just needs to clean up the waves, the treant waves here. They're also going to be pushing in the lane. But yeah, how so far is pretty much been getting free farm so far this game, which is not really what you want. You don't really want how to get free farm, a Lancer to get free farm. Sven is very good at dealing with them, but it's never really good. Rotation. Alpha ViCi, they have smoked up with 2 Centaurs and a Hellbear Smasher. And always want to fly. He is the target right now. They're going to find him. Where's the Spirit Lance? Not there as well. Doppelganger in first. Defensive disruption right as it connects. Now the rotations are coming in. Aloha Dance is going to be sitting in the fray. Doesn't have a kinetic field, so he's going to be in a lot of danger. Super coming in as well. There goes the Sonic Wave. Is going to be bringing him down. Resolution is probably going to go as well. The Roar onto FY. Silent coming in from the other side. Going to be bringing down Fenrir in one shot. Nope, going to get swapped out. Silent, he's dropping low. KY is gonna actually be able to take him, but it's gonna get burned down as well. Very good start out by VG. And always want to fly. He's not even gonna be so. Yeah, he just got basically burned down immediately. I think. Did he go down that fight? He should have gone down, but it's not gonna be popping a bit of a ras on the Howen. Yeah, VG, very good start. Super good start here. Out from them. How got a couple of... Did he get a kill? Should have gotten a kill. Yeah, he's 3-1 and 5 now, 38 last hits. And that whole fight just provided FY with his medallion of courage. And Empire, they gotta pull something out of the bag because they're currently getting demolished here. As the farm is very much going the way of VG plus the experience right now. They need to find some pickoffs, which is basically what they're best at. Their team fight is not really good until Senkin gets Epi. But I don't think he was anticipating fighting that fast. But he is definitely going to be getting the Epi now. Had he gotten that, it would have been a totally different fight. But considering the fact that he didn't, it cost him a lot. Because yeah, sure, you're Max and Boris Strike and Sandstorm, but... I mean, come on, an Epicenter? Really? He does have very good initiation with the Boris Strike. At this point, because he maxed it. So that's not half that bad. All he needs now is that Epi. Mr. Sven, aka Silent, has got the Morbid Mask online. Looking for that, looking for the Mask of Madness probably before he goes another or a point into God Strength. They're going to actually hold on. That is how. He's in a bit of trouble. He's going to get glimpsed back up at the high ground and he's dead. Sanking taking that kill. And FY found the stack. Super is going to initiate. Always want to fly. No problem getting him defensive disruption, but I don't think it's going to amount to a whole lot other than just him dying. And the mid lane is going to get pushed down by this very good push up by the Chen. That's got an Alpha Wolf, a Centaur, and a Troll. So they should be very much able to take good care of these towers. Got the bonus damage out from the Alpha Wolf, the straight damage out from the Centaur, and the Troll for lockdown. Your net, you wander in with the Centaur, then he stomps. That's one hell of a lot of lockdown. So they're going to be rotating down towards Silent now. He has to retreat into the tree line. How? Might be looking to try to find him. There goes the Doppelganger. He's hiding inside of the woods. TP rotation. So I come in now. Super is going to be finding him. There goes the Stormhammer though. Sven is going to be dropping at first. Sand King, he does not have enough mana for the epicenter. They know he's sitting in there and he's going to drop as well. Oh no.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
ViCi Gaming showing so much dominance right here off the bat. They're playing one hell of a game right now, and they have late game. I'm afraid to say so, but they have late game. They got the Nature's Prophet, Ice push. He's actually going for the Midas Prophet, regardless.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little.
It's going to be a later Midas, but then again, you know, you're really getting it for the levels, so the gold doesn't really matter. It's not you get a Midas at this point. It just has to be your second item. Like your second, maybe even first item. Like if you consider Boots an item, it's your second item. Or the Ring of Basilius for that matter. Beastmaster. Mr. Resolution. He's going to be rotating down towards that bottom lane, and looks like ViCi, they want to initiate onto that Roshan. They do know they're sitting in there. This could be very, very dangerous. The epicenter is up for the Sand King. He doesn't have enough mana for the full wombo combo, but he doesn't really need it. All he needs is to charge up, blink in, and go on to 3. Howl dropping low. Fenrir's down as well. FY sitting inside the Roach Pit and getting burned down. Double kill for the Beastmaster. Now the Kinetic Field plus the Static Storm. Super burning down as well. They've managed to get the Aegis, but he's in it for round number 2. As there goes the stun and super. He's down. Housing up on the high ground. Looks like, yep, they'll find him as well. Oh, the humanity. What an epi out by YOKY. Yoki. That was one hell of an epi. Wasn't a difficult one, but that made that fight what it was for Empire. And that was the turnaround fight they needed. A lot of gold exchange there, and a lot of experience as well. Yep.
Dire's mid tower won't last much.
They just pulled back 2.5k in that fight, pretty much. 2.5k on both. Ice. It's working his way towards the treads. Station down the bottom lane. Super. He's got an Orchid coming his way in not too long. Really only needs a couple more last sets before he can buy the second Oblivion Staff, and then it's only about 800-900 gold until the hold on a second here. Until the I want to figure out how much this actually costs. I'm getting curious now. I build it a lot, but I can never remember how much it costs. The recipe, that is. Shadow Demon is now sitting on the Triangle Boots. She got the 775 recipe. Ice is actually going to get glimpsed back here into the Kinetic Field and the Static Storm. That's going to be burning him down. Ice. He's pretty much gone. No, he's actually not. The Hand of God is going to be saving him. Oh, the unfortunate, the unfortunate Hand of God from, or at least at the side of Empire. Very, very good Hand of God from ViCi. Oh, the blink out. That was pretty damn good. They managed to get him out in time. They had both the swap and the anti-magic missile, but very good play out by SK. Also forcing out a dumb ward, basically. And Ice. Trying to keep that jungle farm going. He could get sent back by Chen and just TP back out if they wanted to, but at this point he's actually quite fine. Necronomicons. Oh, the swap on Yoku. He's going to be able to maybe make it back out. Defensive disruption. They might want to look to fight this. Sitting off in the tree line. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there. They need to get him out. Where's the Whirling Axis? It's not going to drop him just yet. How? He's still in there. Looks like they don't want to go. Super is going to be rotating towards the mid lane where there are 2 centaurs standing there ready to take the tower. Ice dropping in a swallow. And now he's going to get sent back. Having both a Nature's Prophet and a Chen on your team is really going to be amping up your rotation skills. Like, as Nature's Prophet, you can basically just jump in, drop a Nature's Call, and then get sapped back out again. Always want to fly. Oh, they're going in as of right now. Yokai, he has an epicenter. Not going to be charging up just yet. Roar going on to FY, taking so much damage. Almost going to drop. Not just yet. Ice. Getting onto Yoku. And there is no epi just yet. Now charging it up. How? It's going to be sitting in the middle of this. Jumping in. Fenrir taking so much damage. Silent is going to be eating a Sonic Wave straight to the face. How? He's burning down. Doesn't have a doppelganger. He should be dead, but it's going to be taking the Sand King with him. As the Necronomicons are chasing them down. Silent is going to be finding the Queen of Pain. And how? He's dead. Whirling Axis. It's a full team wave from Empire. They're coming back into this game. And with big plays. As the third Necronomicon, level 3, is coming the way for the resolution here. So his push power now is immense as well.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
And ViCi, their lineup is showing a lot of weakness. They aren't that good fighters. Which is why they should just scatter and try to split push instead. So Empire, they're forced to take them on one-on-one. Because I do believe that ViCi, they're going to be winning 1 versus 1. But not a full team wipe.
Dire's mid tower won't
Because there's just too much AoE damage. Like, Sand King has to charge up the epicenter to get some kills. And that's no good if you're only jumping onto about 2 heroes. You gotta jump onto 4. 3 or 4. Silent. Working his way towards his BKB. Pretty much got it done and dealt with. And there it goes. The smoke. They're gonna be smoking up. Yep, pinging it up towards the secret shop. Ice is sitting very, very near the ancients there. They aren't gonna be going up just yet. Realizing the treants are out there. I don't think they scout. No, they don't. They don't break the smoke.
Radiant's mid
As
tower's
ViCi.
coming apart.
Yeah, they're dropping sentry wards. They know that Empire up to something. They're not showing in lanes. It's only Yokai who has the epicenter up in a couple of seconds here. He's gonna be trying to kill off the treant, and Empire looks like this smoke will just go to waste, and they'll just
Dire's top tower
proceed with farming. Was probably hoping for something more. And they didn't actually know where ViCi was as well,
The
so.
Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Roshan, we'll know when he's up in about 2 minutes. Super has got an Orchid up and running for him, and now Sven. Bit more of an interesting pickup, the
Dire's
BKB.
top tower's getting beat down.
It's not gonna matter up against Super, but it's gonna matter up against every single other hero on this ViCi team, except for Prophet.
Dire's top
It's not really going to do much with Prophet, but the Spirit Lance is not going to be having the same effect. You got the stun as well. I don't think Swap that pierces Magic Missile, alright.
tower's gone.
But the Magic Missile is not, so there's no lockdown on him anymore. As Yokai is going to be taking a couple of creep waves here. He's basically got he's set for the next 20 minutes here with the items that he's currently got. It's Shadow Demon who has to pick up on a couple of items. But yeah, there you go. Actually, the Yule Scepter. Now he's definitely set for the next 20 minutes. So much mobility on the Sand King, and so much lockdown. The stun can just Yule's up. Let's just say he's gonna be using up the Vengeful Spirit, for instance, just to prevent the lockdown from happening. Oh, super! They're trying to go into resolution. Not gonna help. As Ice. Oh, they're gonna get him in time. FY in with the stun. As actually Queen of Pain did drop from the Necro units. Didn't even notice. So a bit of a 1-for-1 trade.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
And that was actually in the favor of
Dire's
resolution right
structure's
here.
looking fortified.
Because the Queen of Pain is higher level and potentially very much higher net worth.
Best do something about that bottom tower.
Very, very well played out by Silent so far. ViCi, they have kind of dropped off, but yeah, we're not Silent.
Dire just couldn't save that bottom
Goddamn
tower.
Empire. They're working their way back into this matchup. They lost a lot in the early game, but now their team fight is really starting to show. Ice. He could be in trouble. Is going to get glimpsed back into the Connect Field and a Static Storm. There goes the stun as well. There's no test of Fave. He's not going to be sent back, and he goes down to the Disruptor. As Roshan, it could be back up any second now. We will know in about 1 or 2 seconds when it's going to be back up. It's going to be up in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Okay, so the middle tower is having technical difficulties. Superb. It's Beastmaster. They were ready to go again. They don't have the God Strength for now. They really need to get some mana on the Sven. And on the Disruptor. But Sand King has the ulti. They got Roar.
Mid tower could use a little help.
And they got the Demonic
Can't do
Purge
nothing about Dire's structures right now.
from Shadow Demon.
Dire's mid
And
tower's
now,
having
Ice.
technical difficulties.
Going big time pushing Prophet. Has got the Necronomicon on
The
guy.
Dire weren't partial to that mid tower.
As the mid lane mid tower. Mid lane tier 1 tower is going to be dropping on the side of ViCi. So they're actually even on towers, despite what I feel that like ViCi's superior push lineup. But when the Sven gets big, this push lineup is going to be demolished. Oh, they're looking for Ice. Going to be able to TP back out just fine. Resolution, I believe he's looking for a Blink Dagger at this point. Farming up pretty damn nicely. As he's sitting on, let's see here, about a 100 and... Nope, 85 lasted. Ice, ice, ice. He's kind of got the Roche Pit. There's still a bit of a while, so these treants are going to be dropping before the Roshan comes up and online. Fenrir is going to be jumping in with all of his creeps here. He's got 2 Wildling Rippers. They're actually jumping ahead. Ice, ice, ice. Going for a way too aggressive of a play. He's going to be dropping down. The Necro unit's actually the ones getting trapped right now. How? They did exchange the Disruptor for Ice, 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 but that was a pretty good trade-off so far. Actually, for ViCi. That's actually kind of funny that it's a good trade-off for ViCi, but the Disruptor might have been a bit of a more value at this point. I don't know. I would say that it was a win for Empire. But looks like ViCi, they'll push despite. They don't have the Disruptor ult, and now that he's back up and online, ViCi just gonna be rotating back out. Sending somebody back to base. Sending himself back to base, I think it was. Or at least if nobody's brought his creeps back to him. SK, he's got a Helmet Dominate, or Helmet the Iron Will actually as well. He's probably going to be working into a Vial of Discord, which is in many's eyes, including mine, the superior pickup to Aghanim Scepter. And it's a cheaper Axe as well. It's like a poor man's Aghanim Scepter, in the terms that it's as good as an Aghanim Scepter. They did some calculations on it, and it's going to be doing exactly the same amount of damage. But when SK gets both the Vial of Discord and the Axe, that's when things are going to start hurting. And potentially Refresher, but the game has to go past 50 minutes for that, at least. Even though he has very, very good farm. Actually out-farming How, who we haven't actually been seeing a whole lot too. He's been in the engagement. Oh, Ice, Ice, Ice getting dropped by the Beastmaster. Didn't even realize he's gone, and yep, ViCi, they're going to be going for the Roach Pit here. They're picking it out. They know they're already sitting in there. Sand King. Oh, this is so bold. He's jumping in on all 4 of them. There it goes. The Hand of God has been dropped as far as I can see. Silent now jumping in. He wants to get Fenrir. Maybe actually How. I don't know who he actually wants to get. How is going to be jumped back in. There goes the stun. Silent is going ham. Yokai back in. How is going to be dropping. FY as well. Getting bashed down by Sven. Oh, the humanity. ViCi Gaming, they were hoping. Yokai is maybe going to drop to Super. Resolution going in for the kill. And they're going to be able to find him. Yokai, he's actually still alive in there. And Silent, on the back of all that, just took Roshan like it was nothing. How? He's actually still alive. He didn't drop. He's sitting in there. No TP. Is there a test of faith available? There is. Why are they not sending him back? They could just send him back to base. They got no vision on him, though. That is so risky. Why are they just not sending him back? Oh, the creep wave. Bad timing, How. Bad timing, but the rotations, they aren't going to be there. He's going to be able to TP back out. He was going back to base anyway. Why didn't they just send him?
Technical difficulties. No breaking through the Dire's structures for now. Dire's mid tower won't last.
Middle tower is going to get burned down by Silent. No problem for him. Going to be taking the last hit as well. Gem now out on Shen. I don't know if all of his units are gaining Gem of True Sight vision. Or True Sight. But regardless of that, it's a good pickup for trying to get those, for trying to ward down. Because right now, let's just look at this right here for a second. If I can get this one up, I can. Fog both teams. Fog the Radiant. They see so much right now. Empire, they see more than half of the map. They see like 2/3 of the map right now. With the ViCi Gaming barely seeing beyond their own river. They only got 1 board on enemy territory, on enemy grounds. Always want to fly. Oh, they got the TP in onto the Hawk Resolution. They're going to be finding a fly. This should be a relatively easy pickoff. Aloha Dance, they're going to be glimpsing back How, and he should be going this time. Sven, he's on the wrong side of everything, and there goes the epicenter as well. Just going to be making sure that they bring him down this time. But ViCi, though, they're trying to split push Fenrir. might get caught out. There is another Stormhammer available, and he should be very much dead. The Yule's up. Yeah, he's gone. No question about it. Dead. But in the meantime, Ice and Super, they're going to be pushing in the bottom lane here. But if they can get, the lane is not pushing, so they got to try to go for top. Top tower has been traded for the bottom tower. And 3 kills as well, which is not the worst for Empire. And they're putting pressure right now, Empire. They want to try to see if they can get that, at least a tier 3. Hao is out for quite a while, but that's not who they should be scared of. It's the Venge, Queen of Pain, Nature's Prophet. Combination, there goes Queen of Pain jumping into everything. Is going to be eating a Stormhammer straight to the face, and 1 crit is almost going to be enough to take her down. Just need 1 more hit than that. Silent is doing so much work. It's going to get stunned up. Might get brought down, but he has the Aegis. He's now in it for round number 2. Yokai is going to get burned down, and Silent is just going to be retreating back out. There goes the BKB plus the Warcry. Super Resolution. He's back in it. They're going to turn around, try to go for Fenrir. Now he's jumping onto FY. Super, though. Yeah, he's down. He's down and out. Bit of a bold move from Resolution. Just almost walking back in. Looks like this is actually... Is this a refresher? This could very much be. I mean, double roar. That's not half that bad. Like, the cooldown is not very long, but having 8 seconds of stun that pierces spell immunity is amazing. And the radius is pretty damn good as well. Like, the radius in this thing is strong. It's good. It actually gets upgraded by the Scepter as well. Yeah, it's Scepter cast range and Scepter cooldown. So it's like a choice. Like, either go for the refresher with the Scepter, but he needs to get it off twice in the fight. The Scepter is if you fight often and get quick pickups. Structures are fortified up here. As always, want to fly. He's in very, very deep. It's going to be popping the Ghost Scepter, eating the ulti out from Super, but there goes the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field. Always want to fly is going to drop first. FY getting roared up. Resolution doing so much damage to him, and he's down. They lose the Vengeful Spirit in return for the Shadow Demon. That's Resolution. Yep, nice macro out from Fenrir. So I don't think they're going to be fighting him just yet. He has to blink dagger off in 5 seconds. Looks like he wants to go for him. No, he doesn't. Would be a rather risky playoff. Oh, Lordan sending him right back into the arms of Silent. Going to be burning him down in just a couple of hits. And that was even without lucky crits. And Empire right now, they're just outplaying ViCi. Has turned around a 7.5k gold lead. But it's not over yet. ViCi, they have some of the strongest split push in the game right now. And as long as Ice pushes, they should be somewhat fine. I could imagine him picking up a Mjolnir and the very least just saving up for buyback, which is what he's been doing right now. Like, get a Mjolnir and a Desolator and then just try to push. Silent. Oh, if he finds Ice, it could be so bad. He doesn't have a blink. He's not chosen to go for that, but... Holy hell, this guy is big right now. And they're just going to be going straight for the racks. Just say, alright, Hao is down. No problem for us. We got an epicenter, and we're going to be going in. Ice, and Fenrir. They're going to be trying to defend for now. Range tracks are going to drop when the fortification wears off. Super. He's sitting off to the side. I think he wants to go in, but he doesn't have the Sonic Wave. He has the double damage rune, but that's not going to be doing much. There he goes. They're going to jump everything onto Super. Swapping him out. They're actually saving him for now. FY is going to be the scapegoat this time. The Glimpse is going to be bringing Super right back out of the Test of Faith. Has to be KB and jump back out. Silent is not going to get trapped inside the woods. Is able to get out. Always want to fly is going to drop. And the buyback out from FY. They still have the epicenter. And they took the range tracks. TP in. They want to find Silent. They might want to have to fight this. Or gonna have to fight this. He just bought the Quelling Blade. Now Yonku jumping in. He's going to be finding to Hao. He's burning low. Silent. He wants to go on Ice. He's going to be finding the Queen of Pain first. Yokai, you're now getting Yule stuff. There's not much protection for him. And he might drop. Yes, he is. But it is going to be in turn for the Queen of Pain. But it is going to enable Ice to push that they didn't bring him down. Doesn't have the mana though. And Resolution TPing straight bottom lane. He's definitely going for that refresher, and that's going to be the difference maker for him currently. Right now they're taking fairly even exchanges, but once he gets that, there's just no going back. as Beastmaster Resolution. I am very, very fond about his performance so far. There was talk after the MLG Pro League that they were losing more Empire after he came on the team. That is very much not true at this point. Empire, they've only been a stronger team after he's come on. Has found a haste rune. He wants to work something there. Should be able to actually get back out. He could find... Oh, FY. That would be such a big pickoff for Fenrir. If he finds a solo pickoff, that's the cue to push. Gotta be finding Fenrir. He should be burning down before he even gets anything off. And there goes his little minions as well. How? Is in it though. There goes Ice Ice Ice, but the blink out. Very, very well played up by Resolution. And I even got another gem. Holy hell. That was Chen's gem right there. I thought he lost that earlier, but that just dropped. What a... oh, hold on. Queen of Pain. Just burned down Disruptor. But yeah, that was ridiculously good pickoff by Resolution right there. Very, very well played. And now he's got the refresher. He is playing out of his pants right now. It's Yoku. He's got the Vial of Discord as well. That's going to be working so well with the Disruptor ult, as that is magic damage as well, and max damage per second. I mean, it hurts. It actually hurts. The Static Storm. It's not just a 5 second silence. It hurts. Super. He's going to be able to blink out here. I don't think they're going to be able to find him. So always want to find Yoku. They're going to be cleaning up the creep wave. Going to be making sure that the push doesn't go out. How? They're just sitting there like not going on each other. They got the H1 or the Ice Ice rotations if needed. Up in the top lane, Resolution. Just still trying to farm up. I don't really know what he needs more at this point. Maybe an Aghanim Scepter in case he wants to be like ultra badass. But it's only going to increase the cast range by not very much, as far as I can tell. Shot with 300. Oh, hold on. He's just jumping right on to FY. He's going to be burning down. No problem for Resolution. The man is on fire right now. He's 13-2-8. He's been such a big part of this team so far. And, yep. The icing on the cake. Solo Roshan. No problem. It's going to get joined by Silent now. And on the other side of the map here, Fenrir is going to get trapped inside the Static Storm. And Lordance is going to be TPing back out. This is going to be a fairly quick Roshan here. And they don't know. Like, ViCi, they have no clue. And there goes the Roshan. That's going to be going the way of Resolution. And the cheese is going to be going on Yoku. So he should be fairly fine there. Silent has picked up a Blink Dagger as well. He's closing on being 6 slotted now. And there's not a whole lot more he actually needs. He's got the AC. He's got the Daedalus and the Assault Cuirass. He is as big as he pretty much gets. The one thing you could argue is Heart instead of the Mask of Madness, but that's also about it. He's basically done at this point. Just needs to farm up for that buyback. That is more important than anything else in the world right now. Ice Ice Ice.
Use a little help.
Gonna try to buy a Sheepstick. It's gonna be done with that. So it's gonna be Scythe of Ice and Hexen left, right, and center. As Empire, they're going to be pushing in this bottom tower. I don't think there's a whole lot that ViCi can do to contest this at this point. They might try regardless, though. FY is going to be the scapegoat again. He's going to be wandering out, trying to scout everybody out. Yoku, he's running in aggressively on the middle lane as well. Silent has rotated. So they're just trying to scatter this ViCi team out. And that's going to be helping them down on bottom lane. Resolution leading the charge up against this tower here. As Silent is back in, just wandering right onto the tower and going to be burning that down. No problem for him. Empire.
Blown to bits.
Going to be walking in towards the tier 3s here. This is so tense. ViCi, they can't let him push. They just cannot let them push at this point. And looks like Empire gonna be sticking actually with the creep wave here. They're gonna be getting high ground vision, which is something they direly need. Sven burning down the treants. Beastmaster leading the charge now. Sven, he wants to go in, just gonna get swapped in by FY. But FY is gonna be dropping immediately. Silent, he's dropping so damn low, but he does have the Aegis. Super getting burned down as well from the epicenter. Double kill so far for Empire, and they're gonna be taking 3. Fenrir as well is gonna be dropping. I don't think they're gonna live this. This is over. Ice, trying to burn down the Sand King, but at the other side of the map, the racks are dropping. Resolution now running in. Resolution is actually taking rather extensive amount of damage. It's almost going to be burned down, but how? Sitting inside a kinetic field, no space for him to go. And there goes the Aegis just now. Super getting taken down as well. Glimpse back out. Silent is sitting on top of him. Likewise with Resolution. And this is GG. It is over. ViCi Gaming has been defeated in 2 games by Empire. The underdogs coming into this game. What a game. Out by Empire. Holy hell. That was something else. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new TI5 favorite. No, I'm kidding. But Empire. These guys, basically about a month and a half ago, they just came out of nowhere. And just took everything. I am super excited about these guys for the next TI. Like, this is ridiculous. I want to see what level that compendium is, but regardless, it is absolutely ridiculous what these guys have been able to. And Resolution playing probably the best Beastmaster I've ever seen. I'm so amazed by their performance. And again, ViCi, they're not playing a bad game. They're just getting outplayed by Empire, who's a ranked 7 team on Gosu Gamers as of right now. They're the 7th best team in the world. But I think they gotta be moved up at least a couple of steps up the ladder. Up amongst those 5, basically 6. Anywhere between position 1 to 6 on that board, they can all beat each other. That's the cool thing, and that's why I'm so excited. Summit is coming up, TI is coming up, DreamHack as well. Everything just, oh man. So much Dota, and so much goodness, and so much more Empire, so I am a fan. I'm not trying to commentate one-sided, but yeah, ViCi just got outplayed there. I don't think there was a whole lot else they could have done. The plan just didn't work out. They couldn't push and they couldn't fight. So, regardless of that, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. I got no voice left. Basically, it's cutting out every once in a while now. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.